Bakey send cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro basketball shirt in your question. And it can be days before the artist or curator responds with an answer. Ask is much more real-time. As you think about ask relative to other dialogic projects, is timeliness the key difference? Or is it something else entirely? It needs to be powerful enough to encourage your child's weight and more, and provide ample stability to guarantee secure play. Just like you would test a vehicle. Ride-on toys should be cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro basketball shirt, ideal for kids 1 to 2 years of age. Battery-powered vehicles, scooters, and bicycles should only be utilized by kids 3 and up. Choose a toy that's just the correct size for your kid. The child's feet need to be able to touch the ground along with the pedals without any difficulty. If your child's legs are touching the steering wheel, then it likely means they're outgrowing their electric ride-on. Please enable JavaScript to view the comments powered by Discuss. To avoid the blunder, use the Remove Them tool. It scans your site for backlinks and lists them with the contact information required for link removal. You can also export the list if you want to remove bad links using Google's other tools. Most importantly, it tells Google not to count these links while crawling the site. Thus save your website. Cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro basketball shirt. Ladies tee. Long sleeved. Sweater and hoodie. Cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro basketball ladies tee. Ladies tee. This tool deeply analyzes your website and reveals each opportunity for your SEO improvement by focusing on key factors like social media, technologies, local SEO, visitors, usability. Search Cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro basketball shirt ranking efforts and mobile SEO. SEO successes and failures along with the improvement needed. Reports can be easily downloaded as PDF and distributed among your staff for reviews. Finding the exact strategy of Google is really not possible, but using the SEO analysis tools, you can increase the chances of your website's high ranking that will bring you more traffic and, eventually, more business and profit. Manual testing, on another hand, can be time-taking and at times might come up with human mistakes. To eliminate such scenarios, it is always recommended to opt for automation. At the time, you might come across test cases having more than 1,000 lines of code, and in such cases, it becomes very tough to control it through manual testing efforts. Automation can certainly bring in better test coverage with enhancements. Most of the automation testing tools have a tracking system for each test script, with visual logs describing all the test Cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro basketball shirt script execution. It makes life simpler. Reports clearly show how many of them are scheduled, how many test scripts are executed to date, bug reported, and how many of them are corrected. Outsourcing the software testing process takes the burden off of the in-house team, which provides them chances to perform more research and development. When testing is performed by experts, they strictly adhere to the goals and plans of the development company. Cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro basketball long sleeved. Long sleeved. This permits Cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro basketball shirt the production company to achieve the desired quality for the software, which can compete in a dynamic digital landscape. After that, all loops are like the fifth. Consequently, beating the Japanese version could be seen as easier or harder depending on your criteria. If you just want to defeat Donkey Kong in the rivets stage once, then the USLL skip 2 moderately easy stages. If you want to beat every level, then the Japanese version allows you to do this on the first and easiest loop. I managed to beat 3 loops, which is more than I was hoping for. I certainly don't intend to go for the kill screen, let alone obtain 1,000,000 points. An embarrassing amount of deaths happened because Jumpman got stuck on a ladder when I tried to move him and he wasn't quite all the way at the top. Most of my deaths occurred on the first level. where random barrels falling down ladders can really screw you over. Seriously. What was I Cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro basketball shirt supposed to do here? Moreover, in multiplayer mode, players get access to the Pick 10 system, where players get to choose 10 skills for their class including grenades, weapons, and perks. Call of Duty Ghosts is the 10th of the Call of Duty series, and it was originally released for PlayStation 3, Wii U, Microsoft Windows, and Xbox 360. Later, developers created new versions of the game for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One with the release of the new consoles. This game takes place in the future after the nuclear destruction of the Middle East. It offers exciting new features like build your own team. Cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro Basketball Sweater. 20 new kill streaks, new weapons and 14 multiplayer modes. This installment is the first in the franchise to introduce the Create a Character software. With all new characters, Cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro Basketball Shirt. This software lets players customize their character using any of the 20,000 customization options. This game also features evolving maps that change as the players complete each mission. For an improved gaming experience, this game uses a unique learning system that allows players to lean around objects without leaving. Safety. You can be sure that the titles that you find here are appropriate for children of all ages, though some of them might be targeted toward older, more advanced children, while others are kept simple for young beginners, whomever they're meant for. These games are built with kids in mind. That means the content is kept family friendly. Even better, many of the kids' games and more are specifically designed to be educational. Your Cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro Basketball Shirt. Children can play titles with their favorite movie characters and creatures, like the minions from Despicable Me and the princesses from Frozen. They can make music or draw and paint online. They can build their own pets and go on epic adventures. They can even learn about everything from shapes to flags to countries of the world in a fun, interactive quiz format. These free games are the pain-free way to let young people, and even older folks, learn. If your kids want to play shooter games, isn't it better if they're picking up new math skills at the same time? Cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro Basketball Hoodie. The Cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro Basketball Shirt poll reveals an electorate deeply split on the Canada to Texas oil pipeline. Environmentalists armed with new poll numbers have a warning for President Barack Obama. Approving the Keystone XL pipeline would put him at odds with core members of his base. The poll reveals an electorate deeply split on the Canada to Texas oil pipeline, which is wildly popular among Republicans and almost equally unpopular among Democrats. A small majority of people overall either support the project or don't know what to think, according to results provided to Politico. But the Center for Biological Diversity, the group that commissioned the poll, says the president should pay attention to what his most fervent supporters are saying. 68% of people who voted for Obama want him to reject the pipeline. The poll found the opposition is especially strong among Obama voters aged 18 to 29. According to the survey conducted by Public Policy Polling, though some of them might be targeted toward older, more advanced children, while others are kept simple for young beginners. Cool 3 AllStar Flurry Pro Basketball Shirt. 60% think he would be breaking his promises if he oaks the pipeline. If your kids want to play shooter games, isn't it better if they're picking up new math skills at the same time? And 16% would feel betrayed. He even told me that he intends to use BlackRock to kill Lord British. The blacksmith's wife Rowena sat there by his side, in a trance, unaware of anything. Other products.